Hi guys. Today, since half term is around the corner, we thought we'll take you through our favorite place, which is the southbank and Waterloo. There's so much to do. Like when you walk along the river, there's like mime artists and other musical performers happening, and we love it so much. So here's a few things you can do. Some are completely free for you to do. So yes, enjoy. So there's the book market, which we love so much, and it's so cheap as well. So it's a very big book market, and we always find little treasures in there. Thames cruise is a good one. It's a bit on the expensive side, but it's a great way to see important London monuments. Like we done this when the kids were really young, but it was very informative. Like the guy was really good, and it was a good day, so I think that's important to pick as well. So this is Mahi enjoying a chocolate. Oh, I miss my baby son. Right, and this is the Southbank Centre. So the Southbank Centre every February have the Imagine Children's Festival, which is a free festival with lots and lots of activities. So every year, every February, different things happening. So this is us enjoying like Alice in Wonderland. It's spent so many years going to the Imagine Festival at the Southbank Centre, because there's so much to do, so much to see, and there's authors as well and shows that you can see, and the kids always had a blast going, and it was completely free. So like, why not? And there's so many things happening throughout the year for at Southbank Centre, so it's worth always having it in your back of your mind if you need to if you're around the area and you need to just go somewhere. There's a lot of like songs and musicals playing, not musicals, sorry, but like bands almost playing, and it's very interactive with younger children. It's always quite fun. This is part of the BFI family workshops that they do every Sunday, and it's so great. Like they do stuff every Sunday, and during half term they do special screenings as well. And we spend so much time at BFI Southbank doing different things. And like when we need a break, we just go down the stairs or down the road to the
Southbank market, which is quite a big staple in my childhood, and both of our childhoods really. It's got a lot of amazing food. You have from different cultures and everything. This is Mahi saying how much he loves food.
It's so good. I just want to eat it all day.
Yeah, however, not really next, but you
just
get me. Like
a couple of minutes
walk. There's a big park, and it's very like obstacle based. There's a lot of kind of like logs and stuff.
And then we're back at the BFI. Like I said, we spend so much time at the BFI. Like literally everything that we listed in this video are just walking distance from each other.
Look at that flower, guys. It's blossoming. It's blooming.
This is the different premieres that we attended.
The Boss Baby, one of the best movies ever. And I know it's very controversial, but I actually love Boss Baby. And we watched it here, and it was really cool. And like the director came out and kind of like gave like questions, and if you answer the questions right, you get like prizes. And so I really like cool merch from like Teen Titans Go, from when we went to go see there, or went to Totoro and we had some like stuff there.
We always won prizes in those question sessions.
Look, it's David Williams. Oh, we've seen this guy so much.
I got a signed book from him for answering a question.
Yeah, as part of the BFI premiere thing. And this
is at the National Theatre, where they showed the Roald Dahl Witches. I've been a very Roald Dahl oriented person, so I really enjoyed this.
And the National Theatre screens lots of family-friendly shows and plays, so I definitely recommend it. And they have different restaurants and cafes inside. Mahi, what did you say?
Different types of restaurants.
Yeah,
this is
part of the show.
It's a very family-friendly show.
It was a really good show. I would really recommend you watching the Witches.
Yeah, it was really funny, guys. I wasn't there, that's the irony, guys.
Yeah,
because I just couldn't be asked.
So me and Mahi went and spent a really nice evening there. And
here is the London Aquarium.
Again, spent so much time in there. It's on the pricey side now, but if you buy the cereal boxes, you have the 2-for-1 and 2 tickets.
Or if you get an annual Merlin pass, you can also kind of access London Dungeon, Shrek Adventure World, which I love the Shrek Adventure World so much as a Shrek fan. But yeah. But
we've done the London Dungeon a couple of times, but we don't have pictures of it because we're not allowed. And then, yeah, just
the
right next to
Shrek tour. We went back recently, and literally, childhood memories at its finest. It was literally my childhood tour. Like, I love this tour so much. It's very interactive with kids. It's very, like, kind of walking. It's very accessible. Yeah. It's very next to each other as well. And it's really, really fun. It's quite big. It's really good for families. I'd recommend probably like 12 and under, which would really enjoy it. This is like the first time we went as a family. This is my
How to what?
How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh,
And that's Mahi with Mr. Ping's little noodle thing. If you know Kung Fu Panda, then you know the reference. Here he's looking a bit karate, using his little martial arts skills from the past at its finest. His face looks a bit scary, but House of Vans, guys. I actually love Vans. I love my Vans. My mum always steals my Vans, and like once I got my Vans, everyone wanted to get Vans because I was just cool like that. And I actually love Vans so much.
House of Vans can be found under the Waterloo station. It's called the Waterloo Vaults, and there's so many events happening. Mostly it's adult theme events, but here and there they do nice family friendly events. So this was when we were invited for a PR event for when
Dennis the Menace, which is I already said.
Yeah.
And we learned how to skate. And we learned how to skateboard. Kind of do tricks with my skateboarding. This is where I fell in love with skateboarding.
And she has a skateboard but doesn't use it.
Yeah, because I'm a bit tired and lazy recently. But we move.
Across the river, just behind Guy's Hospital, there's the Florence Nightingale Museum, which carry out a lot of half-term activities, and it's worth a look at. And there's also a small exhibition on Mary Seacole. This was when we visited Mary Seacole on a special invite because
of a young child, and this young child had a photograph taken as she stood by the statue. And I thanked her mother for sending that photograph, because every time we see a photograph of a young child by the statue, it inspires us, because we know that Mary is inspiring so many others. And her mother said, well, actually, she goes to visit Mary pretty much every year, goes to visit Mary's grave. So goes along to the cemetery and lays flowers. Now, many people don't realise that Mary is actually buried in London, in West London, St Anne's Cemetery. So the idea of somebody so young visiting Mary really touched my heart and touched the heart of all the trustees. Now I know she's here, and her name's Lakeisha. Is she around somewhere? Here she is. Would you like to stand up? Can we give her a round of applause?
oh, such a beautiful memory. Anyway, here's that little girl who's going into a big girl and posing in front of the Parliament and Big Ben, which is again within walking distance of St Guy's Hospital and the South Bank and Waterloo. So you can also visit the Parliament. We've been in there a couple of times for our different campaigning journeys. Yes, all of us three have been there for different reasons. So it's a beautiful building inside. The people not so, but worth a visit. Just around the corner from Parliament is Westminster Abbey, which is a beautiful church where all the royal weddings and funerals are happening at the moment. Maybe one pretty soon as well. Who knows? Anyways, it's a very beautiful building. Again, lots of free family activities, usually during the weekend and during school holidays. So it's definitely worth a visit. So yes, thank you for coming with us to Westminster and South Bank and Waterloo. We hope you visit all these places and have a great time like we always do. Thank you.